Hi ladies and gents, Pond here with another video for Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire. Thank you so much for your previous likes, comments and subscriptions to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, why not click on that button and ring the bell so you can get notifications of whenever I'm dropping content on the channel. And now on to the topic of this video, and we are back on the Eden map. It is the penultimate week of Conqueror Phase on the Eden map, and the devs yesterday have dropped some new tasks into the seasonal challenge, and actually these are going to really kind of shake up what we've done previously, because on here you're going to see that 360 points are allocated to upgrading your fortresses. Now, fortresses require the most materials to upgrade, and this is really going to make it tough. So first off, we've got these first two items, which are the Guardian Fortress up to level 15 and then the Assault Fortress up to level 15. Both of those are worth 80 points. And then you're also going to then have to upgrade them to level 20 for the Guardian and for the Assault Fortress. These are both worth 100 points. Now, a lot of times I get asked, how much of the Elite Challenge do you have to do to be able to reach level 50? And you can only miss 200 points during the whole season. Now, bearing in mind that obviously the daily missions are worth 90 points, even if you can only afford to miss 2 days of the challenge without having to purchase a level. So really, this is going to make it incredibly difficult. If you haven't missed any days, then you can get away with missing the level 20 challenges. You'd have to do everything else. And they did drop in as well a level 16 tile challenge this week as well. So you had to occupy one level 16 tile. So they've really made the challenges more tough this season for those of us doing Eden anyway in our bracket. I don't know whether there's change, if there were the seasonal challenge tasks were different for those of you in earlier seasons of Eden, and I'd be really interested to hear actually from those of you that are, say, in states in the 100s, what you've got on your maps, because I guess the thinking behind it is the devs are going to make the seasonal challenge more difficult for the experienced players who are doing their 4th, 5th or 6th season of Eden, because for us this is, you know, like season 8, 9 or 10 of Reign of Chaos. So we should have a lot of spec points. We should be upgrading our buildings really quickly anyway. So for anyone that is still in Eden in my bracket on the maps that we're doing, you know, there's 12 days left of the Conqueror Phase. It's going to be absolutely key for you now to be switching over to your iron and lumber tiles, which again, ironically, obviously you do have a challenge mission for anyway. So you want to be hitting those logging sites and the crumbling mines to get these points as well for those challenges. So it's a real critical point. Hopefully you've achieved 8,000 loyalty points by now. In my instance, actually, I'm just waiting on doing my upgrade for 8,000. As soon as I've done that, I'm going to switch over to as many level 16 half-burnt logging sites and crumbling mines as I can. As soon as then I've done all of those 16 tiles, I'm going to do what I do at the end of every season, which is go to my specialization, switch over a lot of my points onto green for this arm so that I can maximize the amount of tiles that I can have, and also the honor points that I'm going to gain from upgrading those buildings. So in my honor structures, for instance, you can see that I've still held off. I've got one frontline workshop at level 19, the others are at 13 and 12. So I'm going to upgrade all of those to level 20, because that gives you a big boost in your honor points, as I've shown in previous videos. And then I'm also going to have to upgrade at least one of these assault fortresses to level 20. I did actually miss a couple of the daily tasks on the seasonal challenge this season just because I was so busy on one day. So that has cost me some points. So I think I'm going to have to literally complete every other mission, including getting one of my fortresses to level 20. So how much materials do you need to upgrade a fortress and actually a workshop? Well, on this chart you can see, and thanks again to Don Pablone in State 96 for putting this together. This is available on the Rise of Empires Reddit group, so just a shout out to him. Don Pablone's been kind enough to, you know, let me use his hero charts as well. So if anyone who is looking for kind of information on charts about the game, please do go to the Reddit group. Just search Rise of Empires on Reddit, you'll find it. There's over 1,000 members on there. Lots of people dropping really good factual information on there and good discussion as well. But that's all run and put together by Don Pablone from State 96. So with this chart, you can see that you need 6.85 million materials for a workshop, and you need 10 times that figure for a fortress. So it's going to be massively, it's a big challenge to get a fortress maxed, and you really have to be pushing very early. Literally, I'm not even sure, giving myself 12 days to do it from today, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to produce 68.51 million. What you can do, a top tip from me, is obviously on your specialization, you don't actually need to do 68.51 million, because with these, if you go on green left on this arm and you see these bottom segments here, these will give up to 9% reduction. So these three will give you 27% reduction in the construction material required for upgrading your honor structures. Now, looking at that in practice, so you can see, for instance, that a level 9 fortress takes 777,000 materials to upgrade. So if I check out now on my here we go, on this fortress here, so to upgrade it to the next level with the that minus 27%, you can see it's actually taking me 567,000. So I'm saving 200,000 just on a level 9 upgrade. And obviously the reduction increases obviously when the quantity increases, so it will be considerably less than that, probably 20 million less, but it is still a significant amount. So, and the fact that obviously you have to also be upgrading both types of fortresses to probably at least one to level 20 and one to level 15, it is a big ask. So it's going to be interesting to see if I can do it in the next few weeks. I really did want to, if you look on the seasonal challenge, what are the kind of impacts of not hitting level 50? Well, we've got this kind of Griffin type Crystal Dragon Legion skin, which obviously I wouldn't get from the Elite Challenge section, and I'd miss out on 5 super recruitment tickets. I can definitely hit level 49, but obviously everyone always likes to have these cool troop skins as well to show that they did reach level 50 for that season. So we'll just have to wait and see how I get on in that regard. But yeah, I just wanted to highlight this change in the seasonal challenge. It is a big change in terms of the difficulty of switching, because you really do have to push. And for instance, I'm a few days behind hitting 8,000 loyalty, because for 3 or 4 weeks on this map, we were really just under a lot of, it was a difficult few weeks. We were, it was combat every day. I wasn't able to take lots of high level farm tiles to generate the resources to push my base camps up. So I'm a few days behind on where I wanted to be because of the last 3.5 weeks. We'll just have to see how it goes, but that is the difficulties of being on a competitive map and not being a big spender, because obviously you can actually purchase levels. As you can see, one level for me is going to cost me 19.49 here in the UK. If I purchase 5 levels, that's £100, which for the amount of rewards that you get, I really don't think that's worth it for any, like, a medium spender. If you're only spending £100 over a few months, I would not spend £100 in one go on upgrading 5 levels of the Elite Challenge. Really, the key kind of things that you're looking for are obviously these 30,000 honor coins, because of the variety of items you can buy with those, and also the super recruitment tickets are what of value as well. And you can see you only get a few. Like if you upgrade 10 levels, you're only going to get, maximum is 11. So and again, you can get 30 or 35 tickets for £100 in the ticket pack. So it's just, for me, that increase by 5 levels is only really of value to people that are super spenders and they just want to get to level 50 straight away at the start of the season. So that's everything I wanted to cover in this video, just to cover those changes and to show you what you're going to have to do to achieve those tasks. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, please do click on that like, and I'd be interested to hear your comments about what you think about the change in the challenges. And for those of you in the younger states that are doing Eden, have you got a similar seasonal challenge, or is it actually the same as when my set of states were doing that season? I'd be really interested to hear from you what it's like. So please do pop your comments down below, and if you could please share my video and the channel in your alliance chat, province chat, guild chat, through Line, WhatsApp, Viber, Discord, whatever you use to communicate with your fellow players in the game, that would be very much appreciated. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.